Lake traffic, gyro Golf Romeo Oscar is lining up runway 23 via Alpha. Lined up, correct runway. T's and P's are all good. Brake to flight, mags on both, fuel pump on, strobes on, lights on. Putting it on the brakes. 2000 RPM, stick forward. Not too forward, that disengages it. Pre-rotate engage. Golf Romeo Oscar is taken off runway 23, departing straight ahead. So Lake Burnwick, I think it's just over here, in that gap. So let's go and have a look. I'm pretty sure we'll see it when we go over this tree-lined ridge here. Not the first one, the second one. There it is, just popping into view now. Look at that. Now, okay, how low is that? Well, it's, I don't know, I would say that's typical summer, to be honest. It doesn't look unusually low to me. Obviously there's a bit of shoreline exposed. There's also a lot of water in that. What do you think? Obviously I don't know how deep it is. I'm just looking at how much shoreline is being exposed. A masterpiece of Victorian engineering. Beautiful tower down there. Famous tower. I assume, and I don't know, I assume that is the gate valve, the extraction point. Why else would it be there? I don't know. I might be completely wrong. If you know better, please tell me. So flat like a mirror. I don't want to get quite as close as I normally would because it's tricky. Oh, I see why they say that landing a float plane on still water is so difficult, because I have no idea how high I am. It's absolutely magnificent, but it's blooming hard to fly over, because even Skydemon is telling me I'm minus 10 feet above the ground, so I'm not going to rely on that. Keeping the speed up because we are low, and keeping a reasonable distance from the shore just in case there are people that I can't see, trying to make sure I am keeping the 500-foot separation. I would guess, and it is a guess, I'm about 100 feet at the moment. It's pretty good climb performance in the gyro, particularly one up. In a fixed wing, I'd be less comfortable about trying that climb, because amongst other things, if I had to, the valley's quite narrow and you wouldn't really want to turn in it. The gyro has a very tight turn radius, so it's less of an issue. I was over there a week or 10 days ago. I cannot remember the name of the big mountain. I know it's not Cadavidris, that is elsewhere, just beyond, and it's not marked on here. Oh yes it is, right, that is Aaron, oh no, I can't pronounce it. Aaron 40. FAWEDWY, 2,969 feet. Okay, for some. Right, let's head up towards Lake Bala. I've got to go over here. This is beautiful. The heather's lovely. And in a month or so, maybe it's slightly longer, this will be a lovely colour. Autumnal colour. There's a trig point there. Nobody up it. A little bit more power compared to the tighter turn. Sheep completely disinterested. Hey, let's follow this down. I'm keeping a lookout for walkers. Looks like it might be a path. Oh, sorry, I'm enjoying this. I mean, that looks as full as I've seen it. Now, I don't know where the Bala is used to feed Dee. I have a feeling it is. Is Bala used also to feed the Llangollen Canal? Whatever it's used for, it's, yeah, that looks pretty full to me. Okay, so let's route slightly east of north, up towards Olwen and Brennig. So here's the town of Bala. Skydiver is telling me we are 1 mile south of Bala. That's being Bala Lake. This is Clyn Olwen. As you can see, this is not too bad, is it? Looks quite full. So this is one of the reservoirs. You can really see against the dam there. This is one of the reservoirs that feeds the River Dee, and this has also got a little bit of a breeze on it, so it's easier for me to judge my height. Just watching the speed there, getting near V&E. I love flying through this gap. Oh, it's getting low now. I'm going to level off and I'm going to add power to keep the speed up because we're low. It's a lot easier flying low when you've got the ripples on the water giving you a clear indication of our height above. That's probably 10 feet or so, and that's enough. it's not ideal to fly over the trees, but I'm just doing it to avoid structures. I don't think that's habitable. There's a farm over there, which is. Ah, so this is Clonbrowning, and this looks fine. Well, the Beluga is just leaving Harden, I can see that. 1,000 feet above me. Be over there somewhere. We won't be able to see it this far out. It'll turn in a minute. Telling me I'm getting, see, Distilio winch launching, that's winch glider launching, so I don't want to get too near there, so I'm just going to give it a wide berth. Thank you, Sky Demon. So we will land, we'll join overhead for runway 23 left hand, and then we'll join the 800 foot tighter gyro circuit. We'll aim to land just after the 23 numbers, so just before the intersection actually, and then we will taxi down runway 18 to the southern hangars where we are based. So, can't see any of the traffic. The wind, or what wind there is, does actually favour 23. There's a helicopter starting up, and gyro Golf Romeo Oscar is overhead descending dead side 23 left hand. I'll be joining the 800 foot gyro circuit. See anybody on downwind? Gyro Golf Romeo Oscar's downwind 23 left hand 800 foot gyro circuit.
Radio, hello, Bravo Oscar, lift in from the grass, reposition for fuel. Bravo Oscar?
That's fine. Golf Romeo Oscar, final 2-3.
Good morning, it's Golf India Papa India Steam Skybox outside airfield info. Golf India Papa India, good morning, it's runway 23 with a left-hand circuit, the QFE 1018, the QNH 1028.
23 left, Roger, taxiing by 36 to the fuel.
Good, yeah.
Gyro Golf Romeo Oscar's clear of 2-3, taxiing 18 to the southern hangars.
Romeo Oscar.